What's up, y'all? This is Goddess Bill Keys. Y'all gotta excuse me. I almost took myself out with my own fucking coffee. Like, for real. Also, I know that I'm late with this video. Hold on a second. Hopefully my smoke detector won't go out because I'm burning my herbs and shit. Lord, this child, I know, please get the strength. Okay, so I was supposed to give y'all a video yesterday, right? But I wasn't in the mood. I should have did it earlier yesterday, but I was tired. I had to get me some sleep before I had to run my daughter to her appointment. And by the time I got back yesterday, I just wasn't feeling it, you know? So I just didn't do it. Trying to write down my dreams. I try to keep up with everything I dream about and write it down. Oh, excuse me. So when I get a chance, I can talk to y'all about some of that shit too. Let me see. So, like I said, I pulled this card yesterday. I'm going to do a reading of the day for the card of the day too, but it's just like once I pull that one card, I don't like to pull another card from the deck until I read about this card. So, go on, little neck. Little things get on my damn nerves. They be posted up by the fucking front door, everybody's front door and shit. They just be out there chilling and shit. And then they sit there and they wait for your ass to come in the motherfucking house. And then that's when they decide to just slide on through with their annoying asses. But anyways, so yesterday I pulled the 7 of Cups. And so it says it means choices, fantasy, illusion. Now the ancestor meaning is Alurua. Alurua. Y'all gotta excuse me with these names. It'd be hard to pronounce them because these be African names. The hidden god, Ivory Coast, Paul Lawrence Dunbar energy, imagination, daydreams, possibilities, signs, free interpretations, and yearning. I thought that was interesting because I was like, somebody's daydreaming, someone is having fantasies, something about choices. But I don't know. We're going to see. Paul to Belay, Vanessa, all right, bars, littles, and those in between. Hope y'all rested in power and peace over there on the other side. By the powers of our Heavenly Father, who is the Most High, Anu, Elioniel. Please Tell my collective what they need to know about the Seven of Cups. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Seven of Cups? What is it that my collective needs to know about the Seven of Cups? What is it that my collective needs to know about the Seven of Cups? What is it that my collective needs to know about the Seven of Cups? What is it that my collective needs to know about the Seven of Cups? What is it that my collective needs to know about the Seven of Cups? And here we go. Oh, hell. Here we go. Mercy. I hate when they do that. Oh my. My. 3 more cards, fam. But 1 more card, fam. Oh. I ain't got time for this shit. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups here. So choices, fantasies, illusions, daydreaming. So someone is caught up in an illusion or a fantasy. Someone is daydreaming, but then again, we got the Nine of Swords here, so that means it's somebody having nightmares. So someone's caught up in some type of illusion. Someone's having visions, someone's having dreams, but they're having nightmares. Two of Pentacles here. You're trying to juggle this, or you're trying to balance it, adapting to change, or you're trying to adapt to these changes, or these dreams, or these visions, or these nightmares that you having. Interesting. Okay. So with the Two of Pentacles, you're trying to gain balance. Bless me. I'm sorry, y'all. Bless me. My bad. I'm sorry. I know y'all like, damn, bitch, you sound like a mouse. Yeah, I really do sneeze like that. But then the temperance card is someone that doesn't have patience. This is lack of balance. So you're trying to gain balance because these dreams, these visions, these nightmares that you're having. Of the Seven of Swords in reverse. You want to reform. You want to change. You have a desire to change. Turn a new leaf. So these dreams, these visions, these nightmares are causing you to want to change your life around. Lack of center, loss of inner voice, repressed feelings with the high priestess in reverse. You could have been suppressing your feelings. You could have been suppressing your gifts and your intuition for a very long time. You probably been trying to run from this gift of sight for a minute, but you can't anymore. You just can't. It's something that probably you've been dealing with ever since you was a kid, and then you probably repressed the shit or was trying to deny that you were having these dreams or these visions or these nightmares. And then at some point something triggered you, and now the shit is consistent, and now you're trying to balance yourself, I guess, to control it, but you're off balance. You've been holding this shit in. You can't hold it in though. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I got the sniffles. Sniffle, 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 sniffle. You feel powerless. You feel trapped with the Eight of Swords. But you playing the victim, though. You can't play the victim on this shit. Death is here. You're going through a transformation. Yeah, you're going through a transformation. You're changing. Like, the person that you was is no more. It's coming to an end. But you're trying to hide this supernatural shit that's happening to you with these dreams. You're probably psychic. Or your DNA is being activated. Something's happening to you that you feel like is not normal and that you feel like you have to hide from people. Because you've been dismissing this shit as just, oh, it's just a crazy dream. Oh, I probably ate the wrong thing before I went to bed. But you trying to run from it. Trust me, you can't run from it. You can't run from yourself. You can't run from your destiny. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be right there waiting for you. But yeah, you going through a transformation. It's a part of you dying. Not like physically, but spiritually. Yeah, the part of you that's dying, that foolish part of you, that foolish part of yourself is dying. But then again, you can still be foolish and reckless And they're saying that this part of you needs to die. Yeah, I feel like if you don't change and accept this with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you're going to miss out on an opportunity or some type of chance. I don't know what the opportunity is. I don't know what this is that the Most High has planned out for you here. But you need to get your shit together and stop running from this. You're catching a tower right now. You going through some shit and you trying to run from it. You're in denial a lot about this. Like, you the type of person where you can see a motherfucking spirit right in front of you, knock some shit over, and you'll be that type to be like, oh, I didn't see that. That was just the wind through the window that did it type person. Like, you the type of person where if your kids was to tell you they saw some shit, you would dismiss it and be like, oh, go back to sleep. Oh, it's your imagination. Like, you someone who feels like you don't believe in the supernatural, but you're having supernatural shit happen to you. You're having these dreams, these nightmares, these visions, and you feel like you want to get back to your normal, regular, scheduled life, but the reality of it is that part of you, that life that you feel like is so-called normal, is coming to a fucking end. Your childish, foolish ways, being inconsiderate, suppressing feelings and shit here, that shit gotta die, because if not, you're gonna miss out on opportunity. Like I said, you going through this tower, whatever it is, you catching hell, and you're in denial about it. Here with the 3 of Wands here, you're trying to look ahead. You're trying to expand. You're trying to grow from this. But your tree of life is in reverse. And I feel like it's like that because you're in denial. Yeah, lack of energy, lack of passion, boredom. Yeah, that's all because you are denying what's going on, what's happening to you. Know thyself. Three of Swords is here. You've been through a lot of heartbreak, grief, and suffering. A lot of it. I'm talking about a lot of it. But it's saying, like, if you change your ways with the 6 of Wands here, you will be victorious. You can overcome this. You just have to embrace what this is and accept that you have dreams, you have visions, that you're psychic. You're someone that, you see shit before it happens. Or the dead could be communicating to you. With the Magician in reverse. Trickery, illusions, and out of touch. You're out of touch with yourself. You're just painting these illusions that this shit isn't real. This also is a liar and a fraud. So you're lying to yourself. The more you run from yourself, you're just being a liar and a fraud. Damn, homie. Cause you ashamed, cause you scared of what other people gonna think. If somebody found this out about you, let me tell you something. You'll be surprised of the experiences and the different gifts that people have, especially in the Black community. There's like a lot of paranormal activity and a lot of unexplainable shit that happens, but Black people don't like to talk about shit. Black people like to be in denial. Black people be the first ones to be like, oh, that's not true, that's not real. But shit like this happens to us all the time. Just no one's bold enough to talk about it. But you lying to yourself, homie. And because of it, your world is in reverse. That shit is upside down. And it's going to continue to be like that, yeah, because the observer is in reverse. Because you choose not to see what this is. You choose to run from it. And the more you run from your gifts, the worse it's going to get. Because they're saying this is you are going through a spiritual death. And I think this triggered with this tower. You choose not to see it. You choose to ignore this, whoever you are. Oh, excuse me. Seven of Pentacles, hard work, perseverance, diligence. Feel like you need to put in more hard work. Yeah, you got some supernatural shit going on with you when you go to sleep, when you close your eyes. It could be like that in the daytime too, where you can have different visions and things happen to you. But I really feel like when you lay down and close your eyes and go to sleep, you be running with, you could be walking with the dead or the dead walk with you. You could be seeing the dead. And maybe when you was younger, when you tried to express this, that people were laughing and making fun of you. Like, you see how these people making fun of this kid right here? And that's why you suppressed it. You could have been telling members of your family or your cousins or your siblings, and they was all laughing at you, thinking that you was crazy. People at school, classmates or some shit like that. And that's why you feel like you turning a blind eye to this with the hangman in reverse. You're not making the right sacrifices. You too scared to people's reactions. So you one of the X-Men. Your powers then activated, but you running from it and you scared because you scared of what other people gonna say. Child, please, people gonna talk about you either way. I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's gonna feel so much better when you do release, if you choose to. Cause I'm not gonna lie, the moment that I got on this fucking camera and started doing this, cause I've been doing readings and different things. I just never recorded myself doing it. I've always been weird, odd, unique, stranger than most. But I always kept that part of myself hidden. But now, I'm a phoenix, so I died and came back. And I was like, yo, I'm over it. And when I tell you, once I started posting these videos and doing what it is that I was called to do, it was like a ton of bricks just lifted off of my shoulders. It's like I don't have to hide who the fuck I really am, because I'm sitting here worrying about what somebody gonna say, what somebody gonna think, is they gonna question me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to, like, I used to be worrying about, oh, I can't do this or say this because I'm worrying about offending somebody. Now it's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks who I offend. And I'm so glad, I had told certain people that, I was a tarot reader, and they started acting funny toward me, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you're not my friend. You will find out who really fucks with you when you really going through some shit. And on this spiritual level up journey, I've come to realize that. But it feels so good. It feels like a breath of fresh air to be able to say and do as I please and not give two fucks about what anybody thinks about me anymore. Like, I've always been this way ever since I was a kid. There's certain things and different knowledges and things that I knew. I had to keep that shit in going to elementary and middle and high school. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that the other kids around me wouldn't understand. Now, I seen some of you niggas, y'all are aware of certain things now. Congratulations. Been waiting for some of you motherfuckers to catch up for a minute now. But I had to keep certain parts of me hidden because, I was scared and I was worried, and that shit was just eating at me. And now, like I said, I don't give a fuck. I can express myself, and it's like I'm not the only one who does this shit. I'm not the only one that has supernatural shit happen to them. I'm not the only one. So you shouldn't feel embarrassed or ashamed of what's happening to you. Now, this could be for someone that's having, the gift being awakened, or you could be someone that's just living in a haunted ass place and you either need to move or cleanse. But I feel like this is more someone who's having the gift of sight, a cerebral. Shit is wearing you out. Two of Swords in reverse. You're going through a lot of confusion. So it says lesser of two evils, no right choice. So I'm going to read what it says. It says the choices that you need to make right now are ones where there are consequences for both. Though you struggle to weigh the option in your hands, anything you do could lead to suffering. The alternate is that you are wading through conflicting opinions from too many external sources, having to play middleman between two opposing forces. So you're stuck between keeping this in and suppressing it, which is hurting you, or you could express yourself and let this shit be known and, take what comes with it. Motherfuckers are going to judge you. People are going to come at you. People are going to look at you funny. People are going to think you're weird. People are going to distance themselves from you. But you have to make a choice. You can't sit here and play both sides and it don't work like that. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. Yeah, shattered dreams, broken family, bad relationships with the Ten of Cups in reverse, the serpent in the rainbow. You've had a lot of bad relationships. You probably come from a broken family. You feel like your dreams and shit have been shattered. You shouldn't feel like that just because you've had bad relationships or you come from a broken family. Fuck that. That shouldn't stop you from going forward. I got a broken family. I've had bad relationships. I had a lot of bad relationships. More than good, but that ain't stopped me. Or Five of Wands. So you being a motherfucking shapeshifter. You being a shapeshifter. Cause you masking, you wearing this mask and you trying to hide your true self from people. Cause you don't want people to know that you're weird. Weird can be a good thing. You could be going through some rivalry or some conflict. Some chaos is around you. But I feel like once you start wearing this mask and stop pretending to be somebody that you're not, your life would be a hell of a lot better. Like you trying to please other people around you and that shit is draining you. The Ace of Cups here. You're overflowing with feelings and creativity. You could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. So you could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Interesting. Yeah, you being a shapeshifter and a liar and a fraud because you're running from yourself. That ain't the way to be. I'm telling you. Because one day you're going to wake up and realize that you let your whole life pass you by. And now you're like old and miserable and drained. The Ten of Wands here. You feel like this is a burden to you. You feel like this is a burden. You think people gonna think that you're like some type of witch? Look, it don't matter. Especially to these muggles. Yeah, I said it, muggles. They gonna think whatever they want to think about you. Now, for those who are not into the world of Harry Potter, a muggle is a non-magical person. So to these outside motherfuckers that's looking in, it doesn't matter what you do in the spiritual world. If you do something different other than the typical religious stuff, you are going to be classified as a witch or a wizard, whether you dibble and dabble into magic or not. If you're different and you don't believe in what the Christians or the Muslims or the Jews or other religious organizations believe in, they automatically classify you as a witch or a wizard. And they already condemn you to hell. Which is funny to me because most of these motherfuckers that run in these synagogues and churches and mosques are gonna be the ones that's gonna fry. But you know, you feel like this is a burden. I see this soldier back here. You could be somebody that's in the army or was in the army. You could be a police. You could be someone who's a fed. You could be a federati. It's some type of position that you hold that you really don't want people to know. Because you don't want these people to look down on you. Child, please, fuck these folks. You're going to sit here and be miserable and run from yourself for the rest of your life. Yeah, lack of teamwork, disorganized group conflict, competition. So you are supposed to be in the service for the greater good. So your gifts, whatever it is that you do, can help serve the greater good. But you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, let me get this right. You're supposed to be doing services for the community in this supernatural shit. But you're running from it and you don't want to work with those who are more like you. Because this is someone who has a talent, a gift, but it's in reverse. Yeah, because you're not using it. And you're supposed to be using it for the greater good to help people with these dreams or these visions or whatever supernatural thing that's going on with you. You're supposed to help people with it. The Hermit. This could be a Virgo. Interesting. I mean, I know they're not talking about me because, I'm already doing what I'm supposed to do. But this is either water or earth here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo. You're supposed to be a teacher with this Hermit card. Or you need to go to a teacher. Yeah, and search for the truth. Contemplation. You're contemplating. You're constantly worrying. Searching for the truth and inner guidance. So yeah, you might need to go to a sage or a hermit or someone who's into the supernatural and get some truth to what's happening to you or what's going on. But you want to find out. You need to also use your intuition. Yeah, you contemplating with the Four of Cups here. You sitting here just contemplating. You sitting here just worrying, wondering. This been happening to you for a very long time. I don't know if you was younger, you used to like go into these trances or sleep spells, or like someone that's a very hard sleeper. Like once you go in and someone just tries to wake you up, you don't wake up when someone goes to try to wake you up. Like it's very deep and it's very intense. The Eight of Cups here. You're a born leader. People look up to you. It's just you don't want people to find out this part of you because you feel like people are going to turn away from you. But I feel like that's not the case. You might have some. You're trying to walk away from this and leave it behind, but you can't, dog. Like, you can't run from yourself. With the Five of Swords here, you want to win at all costs. Unbridled ambition. So you the type of nigga, whoever you was and whatever occupation that you in, you somebody that wants to win at all costs. Like, you stepped on some toes to get to where you at. Like I said, you could be military, police. You could have been to jail before. You could have witnessed a lot of death. You could have been in a war. But you like whatever it is that you do or done or whatever it is, you felt like you had to win at all costs here with this Five of Swords, which is just not the way to go. The Empress in reverse. You feel empty, depressed. So you have some type of dependence. So you have a dependence on this life that you created, this illusion, because the shapeshifter card is here and you're wearing this mask. And you're very dependent on your image. You're very dependent on that. You're very dependent on what people think of you. You could be a woman. Then again, you could be a man, whoever you is. But you in some toxic energy right now. You're being a toxic asshole. With the Moon card here, keeping secrets. Illusions, dreams, intuition. So you are a psychic. But you keeping this a secret and you hiding it from everybody. And shit be going on, shit be happening to you around you. Like really supernatural shit happens around you. And you be trying to brush that shit off. But you're keeping secrets. You're hiding this. Not only are you lying to those around you, but you lying to yourself. And it has you in this toxic state. And you feel like that this is a burden, but it's really not. I mean, it is and it's not. It's a gift and it's a curse. Because, I mean, come on, who really wants to be dealing with supernatural shit? But, I mean, once you embrace it and you do your research and you learn how to control it, you will be so much better off than suppressing this. Yeah, you're moody as fuck. You're dependence. You're very dependent on this image, and you feel disappointed. You feel disappointed because this is happening to you. You shouldn't feel disappointed. The Most High ain't gonna give you something that He feel like you can't handle. Inability to control your feelings. So you have a hard time controlling your feelings and emotions. Yeah, you could be filled with a lot of water. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could have Virgo in your chart, or you could be a Virgo and you could have one of these in your sun or moon or rising. But you can't control your emotions because you shit spilling out everywhere because you're in denial of your gifts, your power. Once you are able to accept who you is, you'll be able to control your emotions better. Being lazy, obsessive, work without reward. So you're somebody that's very obsessive with work with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Lazy. You being lazy on this. But I feel like you're being very obsessive about what people think of you. Work without reward. So you're putting all this effort and time and energy into whatever job or occupation that you have, but you don't have really shit to show for it. Because whatever you're doing, you're really supposed to be helping people in whatever it is that you can do supernaturally. You feel restricted in your life with the Hierophant in reverse. This is someone that's with God. This is someone who's not. So by you being in denial about your gifts, you're actually denying God. So I'm going to read what it says. It says you might be feeling incredibly restricted in your life and questioning whether the decisions that have been made were made with your true self in mind, or rather what others expect of you. You are considering embarking on the road less taken. Free yourself and diverge from the norms which society expects of you and pursue a new approach in life. I can't make this shit up, dog. I'm talking about. That's what it says. Like, I know you can't really see it, but you know, as what I've been telling you. Like, you need to take a new approach. You so busy worrying about what somebody else think about you. You really need to get yourself in check. Know thyself. Yeah. Happiness. And then I also feel like exposure. This is going to come out eventually. See, one thing about it and two things for sure. When it comes down to Anu, you can't hide. And if this is something that you're destined to do, whatever it is that you're supposed to do with your gift, He's going to push you out there and expose you. Because you being a shapeshifter, you're going to be exposed for being a fraud and a liar and keeping secrets and being in this toxic ass energy. But I feel like once you know thyself and you free yourself, you gonna be happy. You're gonna be so happy. It's gonna be like a load being lifted off of you. You have to make a decision with the Eight of Wands here. You have to make a quick decision. You have to make a move toward going towards your destiny. You have to, in order for you to get this happiness. Being greedy. Greediness, stinginess, possessiveness. So you're in this type of energy as well. So whatever it is that you do, you know, you caught in the matrix, being greedy and stingy and possessive. Karma, justice. Or you could be a Libra. But you're in denial. So you getting karma for being greedy, stingy, and obsessive? Because you got the Tower here, you running from both. So you just a runner. You a track star. She's a runner, she's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. Or you run away because it gets hard, huh? That's fucked up. You can't do that. Yo, you need to get your shit together. That's crazy. Like, dishonesty, unaccountability, unfairness. You're being very dishonest with the people around you and yourself. And you don't want to take accountability for your actions and certain things that you've been doing. So you someone that's been caught up in the matrix, you've been asleep. And the Most High is trying to wake your ass the fuck up. But you've been running from it. You've been in denial from this. And so because you're lying to yourself and wearing this mask and being this fraud, you catching karma in this tower for it. But it's a lesson in all of this that you're supposed to learn to pull you back in order for you to gain this happiness. Damn, homie. Judgment. You under judgment and you running from it. You running from this karma. You running from the judgment. You running from the tower. You just running. You running your ass off. Whoever the fuck you is, you gonna run smack into a dead end. You can't run from the judgment of Anu. You cannot. I repeat. You're under judgment. So your 9 of Cups awaits you. After all this luxury, comfort, stability, after you go through this karma, this judgment, compassion, calm, and comfort with the Queen of Cups. You could be a woman that's going through this. Mm. Or this could be a figure in your life that's calm and comforting, generous and kind-hearted. This could be your wife, lover, friend, mother. Someone that you could go to for advice or comfort. Somebody that you, someone that would have compassion for you. Imbalance, broke communication, tension. But this Two of Cups in reverse, though. Mistress, wife, friend, lover. Just someone that you are in communication with. So this could be someone, this woman could be some type of comfort or help to you, but y'all aren't communicating. So like it's somebody that can help you. You're just not communicating with them. So you're a man with the King of Pentacles here. So you got your shit together. You a boss ass nigga. Like I said, this could be for a woman. It could be the opposite. You just have to apply it where it fits in. If it don't, then, don't worry about it. But I feel like this is a man. So this woman is like comfort to you emotionally. This is a friend. She could be a lover, maybe an ex, or maybe just a friend. Someone that brings you comfort out of all of this that you're going through, but you're not talking. Interesting. Yeah, you have drive, speed, and ambition here with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, like I said, you could be a soldier, a protector. You could be a dope boy. Well, whoever this person is, if you feel like this person can help you, you might want to like talk to them or try to mend the relationship or try to reach out. Like I said, if this is someone you feel like that there's a comfort that can help you, but you still are going through this karma and this judgment. And I feel like you have to just deal with it and learn from it. Work, life, and balance. Work without reward. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You just working. That's all I hear. Working. That's all. Work. Just working. And it's causing your life to be imbalanced. So you're focusing more on your image and this job and you're denying yourself and who you truly are or meant to be. So you're trying to run away from this shit, trying to escape. Because you're being immature about this whole situation. You're being childish, you're being immature about this. You really are. Oh, excuse me. Being a dickhead. This is ridiculous, man. So you're your own worst enemy. So you rather just keep denying it and wearing this mask and putting on this front for everyone and work yourself to death. With the lovers in reverse. This is also a test that you're failing horribly. Loss of balance, disharmony, one-sided. You're being so one-sided, like you're not thinking outside of the box with this at all. You're just not. And you're being one-sided with it. Heavily. You're all balanced. Oh, shit. My bad. My alarm going off and shit. Yeah, you could be a Libra and your scales is like this. You're not balanced at all. Rest and restore. But you too busy in your head about it. And I'm going to end it right here with the King of Swords, and that's the truth. You need to rest and restore yourself because you're failing miserably at this test. You really are. Like I said, you sitting here on this throne. You look well put together, but you are catching karma for being greedy and selfish and fucking stingy. You were born a leader, but you're a liar and a fraud. You're lying. You're being a fraud because you're not being your true, genuine self. And it's sad. It's really sad. You could be victorious. You need to go into hermit mode. You really need to meditate and pray and focus and drink lots of water and do research diligently because you're gonna burn yourself the fuck out bad. you're under judgment and you're running from it. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Whatever karma that is coming to you because of things that you've done, just make it a learning experience. Because being this shapeshifter is not a good look for you at all. Being someone that wants to win at all costs is not a good look at all. You want comfort. You want a friend. Whoever this person is that you're not talking to. Keeping secrets. I feel like you'd be more happier if you just allowed yourself to be free and stop thinking that this shit is a burden. Because you look tired, you look worn out to me. And you spilling out all your creativity. And if you don't get yourself together, you're going to miss out on a chance and an opportunity. Yeah, you got this tower. You got a lot of fucked up shit happening to you right now because you in this toxic energy. Whether you're a woman or a man, you in this toxic energy. And you just running. And you can't. Because you choose to be blind. Because you a damn fool. Stop being so damn foolish. That part of you has to die. It has to. You're going through a transformation whether you want to accept that shit or not. And the sooner you accept it, the better off you can be. And therefore you can be balanced. But until then, you always gonna have these dreams, these nightmares, these paranormal things that are going to continue to happen to you because those are your gifts. Don't allow other people to dictate how you're supposed to live your life. Because if you do, you're going to be miserable and you're going to be in regret and you're going to miss out on a lot of great opportunities that the Most High got out here for you. Like I said, you need to really pray and meditate and go by your first mind and your instincts. And if you know somebody that can help you, reach out to them. Swallow your pride and your ego and reach out and get the help that you need. And stop wearing this mask. Stop being an old shape-shifting ass nigga or bitch and do the work. For real. So that way, this shape-shifting shit can be in reverse instead of like this. Yeah, go to someone that you feel like you can depend on, that you feel like can understand what you're going through. Yeah, so you can get a better understanding. Now, will that mean that you will be, that this tower and this judgment and this karma gonna go away? No, you're gonna have to serve your time. But it's a start. Shit, we all gotta go through this. I done had tower moments. I done had bad karma for shit that I done did. And I had to take it. I had to accept it for what it was. And once I did, I learned my lessons from it. And then I was like, okay, I know not to do that no more. Because I don't play these games when it comes down to karma. I just don't. And I got kids. So I know that any fucked up shit that I do, that shit will skip me and hit one of my kids. And I don't play that. So that's why I don't, I watch what I do in the eyes of the Most High. But I feel like, you've been doing this crazy shit for so long. He's like, yo, I'm finna sit your ass down and I'm finna knock you off your high horse. And I need you to really sit here and pay attention. And that's what you need to do. And you need to rest and you need to restore.